Hello and welcome back. Brian, Jez and Angellica are my guests today. Now, I'm going to make a dessert.
Yes.
Is that all right?
I love dessert.
Well, you're going to make it.
OK, I'll do whatever you say, Chef.
Using some of Jez's honey, if that's all right.
Yes, Chef.
We're going to do a banana and honey pecan cake, if that's all right by you.
Sounds amazing.
Is that all right?
Amazing.
So I thought we'd just do a simple little cake, really. We've got some butter, always butter, never margarine. We've got some eggs, a little bit of sugar, because I'm going to use some of the honey as well. We've got some pecan nuts, some flour and some bananas. So the first thing we're going to do is chuck the butter in here.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Did you get to do much baking when you were on MasterChef then, or...?
I did loads. I was known as the pastry girl.
Were you?
Yeah, I did loads of desserts. I made,
It was that memorable, obviously.
No, I'm just trying not to get into this. I was trying to get this out.
You were doing two things at
Oh my
once then,
God,
weren't you?
I know, exactly. That's why
It's called cooking and talking.
All respect to you. I made a pear bordaloo for the final. And I made a baked Alaska as well.
While you're still talking, just do that.
Pear bordaloo, that's a classic dessert, is a pear bordaloo.
Yes, so I did that for the final.
How many times did you practice it?
I practiced it about 3 times because I made...
A day.
Come on.
No, because I made it before.
I'm not good at self-publicity, so...
No, I'm going to be honest, but what was different is that I wanted the pear to stand up. So it was about making sure that the pear wasn't too big to sink down into the pastry to give it a soggy bottom. So that's what I had to practice.
We threw in the pecan nuts as well, because we want to crush these also. So they're going to go in, and they start to break down. All right, now, and also we're just going to chuck in the bananas. That's all right, so just
2 of those?
Just break them all up. That's it, and throw those in. So they'll start to break down while they're mixing, all right? That's going to go in there as well, all right? Good stuff. All right, now, whilst we've got that, that's mixing away nicely. So the tin itself, I've just lined a little bit of greaseproof in the bottom of the tin, just because it's easier to take out, really. Just a standard loaf tin. And then we're going to add our eggs. But, of course, you could make this with all... You don't need to use sugar, because you could use all honey for this.
Would you have it a bit more solid, then, or not?
The honey?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you can use clear honey and it's fine. You just pull back a tiny bit. Okay. So you can... If you do the same amount sugar and honey, it does come out a little too wet, so you just need to do a little less honey, but sets better.
We've already cooked on the show a few Spanish... Well, I cooked a Spanish dish as well. But Spain has got a great affinity with honey as well. They've got some fantastic... Spain and Portugal.
Sure.
Beautiful honey. You all right there?
I'm helping you.
All right. It just suddenly went. I don't know where
that?
Well, you're out there. You can keep stirring.
Okay.
Like being
But
at home,
is that because of the mixture of heather, the floral sort of stuff?
And the weather too, right? Because of course it's hot and sunny for more of the year, so the bees get to forage a lot more, and there's longer forage times for them, so they get to pack those hives full of gorgeous different honey.
But if there was a country that you would say for somebody to try, obviously excluding the UK.
Yes, excluding ours.
There is lots of stuff around all over the place.
Yes.
Which country would you look at in terms of the best flavour combinations?
Madeira's got some really, really unusual honey because...
That's because they're basic flowers.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And so many huge botanical gardens in Madeira as well, so they get a real vast variety of foraging.
Hearing what you say, just because it's different doesn't make you say it's better.
No, that's very true. That's true, because ivy honey has that particularly distinctive taste.
Yeah.
But, of course, it's really unusual. You know, you only get ivy honey when we get nice, warm autumns. And classically in this country, it's a bit of a wet, miserable autumn, isn't it? So, so if you get a nice warm autumn, you get ivy honey, and that's amazing for baking because it's really thick, but it's woody and earthy as a flavour. Great over mushrooms.
The great
and things
thing
like
about
that.
this, it's one of the few ingredients that changes and fluctuates year to year, isn't it? Really? There's no set thing.
Nope.
The flavour combinations change massively.
Yeah, absolutely. And where you get it from.
Do you remember the days when
put this in the oven.
Olive oil was just one olive oil?
Sure, yep.
And now if you go to the supermarket, look for olive oil, there's 20 different variations, and you have to find the one that suits you. So it's a personal, subjective thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
both
honey is...
in terms of flavour and in terms of the way it works, like the consistency of it. Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
So basically what I'm going to do with these, we're going to we're going to blowtorch these bananas. That's all right?
Love a bit of blowtorch.
So you're going to do this, all right? All right, so...
Can I get a hat and a blanket, please? I've seen this lady before.
You're giving me a bad reputation.
Right, we just take our...
Where are we going for dinner?
So we're going
not going for dinner. The date's off.
Is this a date you're trying to set up?
Yeah.
All right, OK.
I didn't instigate it, and I said yes.
Felt like we're a bit awkward. We're in the middle of it.
Wind up. He's making up lies.
First thing she said to me.
Right, can I just dust it with ice cream before you set fire to my hand?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Is this working?
It is working, yeah.
Show me.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Am I allowed to ask a question?
Yes.
Instead of icing sugar, could you use honey to blow?
You can use honey, but you know she's about to burn my hand to bits, so I just thought it's much safer for me to spoon a bit of honey over the top. To be honest, I'm going to use the honey over the top at the end. So when you do the bananas, because you want it to literally hold it on.
Like that.
Yeah, and literally go for it. Try not to set it on fire. That's kind of stuff that we want, really.
Right.
All right.
You guys carry on.
No, we're just watching you. So I'm going to talk about the little glaze that I've got in here. So we're going to use 3 things. I'm going to use. That's the reason why I'm not going to use honey for this bit. I want to put it in here. So we're going to use some of this honey as well as some mascarpone.
Oh, what is? It's not me.
It's called user error, I think, more than anything else. Is that all right?
Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're good. They're good. We get the gist. We get the gist.
You didn't do that for your master chef.
No, I didn't.
Right. So we've got 2 different types. I've got mascarpone cheese and I've got full-fat creme fraiche. This is the French-style creme fraiche.
Wonderful stuff.
Oh, it's the best
Wonderful stuff.
The weird thing is about the French stuff, they don't have really good cream, I always find.
No, they don't.
They have a thing called mountain cream, which is like a thick
else.
double cream, but it's not. Their cream is like
Nobody's cream's like our cream.
Yeah, because we
it's
don't
not.
have...
He travels the world, I travel the world. You cannot get double cream in any other country other than the UK.
Wow. It's the only country that has 48% fat.
That's it, yeah.
And all the heart problems that we've got as well.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you can't find it in America, you can't find it anywhere. Anywhere that has it. So basically, we just mix all this lot together, and what the thick creme fraiche does, and of course this honey, gives it a lovely sort of flavour. I've just added a little bit of lemon juice in here as well. But look, we take this.
How long did that take, Chef?
This,
yeah.
45 minutes. You blink and you missed it. 45 minutes in the oven, 180 degrees. That's that one. And then we can bring our... We don't need to warm this up. Hey, Bri. Bit of that.
I got that.
Oh, so you're going to put honey on top of it?
Yeah.
So you don't want to have that too sweet?
Yeah,
Perfect.
so this I've baked with Jez's honey as well, but we just put...
Wow.
Oh.
No.
And this is minus calories per 100 grams?
Don't worry about that.
No, just get to the gym after this.
Not me, I'm relaxed.
How long have you known me, and when have I been bothered about that? Actually, I said once, there was a magazine that wrote to me and said, because it was a dessert recipe, said it was, can we have your white chocolate and whiskey croissant butter pudding? I went, yeah, sure. So anyway, they wrote to me and said, there's got to be a mistake, because we've checked the recipe, and it's 3,100 calories per portion. And they were proper kicking off. We had a nutritionist, is that what you call them?
Yeah.
She was properly going mad.
And it was a mistake, because it was 5,000
Properly going mad.
calories.
It was the days of the old fax. You know the fax used to come out like a toilet roll?
Yeah.
It's one of those sort of things, waiting for this fax to come through. She was properly going crazy. So anyway, I phoned her back and she said, yeah, sorry, there is a mistake. She said, I knew it. You shouldn't make a mistake like that. For all our readers, it's wrong. I said, hold on a minute, hold on. You missed off the ice cream. So we're just going to have a few of these little bits. These are bananas. And then, look, we just take our... these, and we just pop these...
I'm going to eat that one.
all in here as well. So these are your caramelised bananas that sit on here with the banana chips over the top. But then, because we've got Jez here and this amazing honey, got a few bits and pieces on there, like that. We've got this amazing honeycomb. Now, I don't really do this, to be honest with you. How do you get that off there?
You get an assistant.
I want a bit of that.
You can go straight in, or do you want me to pop one of these out?
No, I don't know.
Just go. Just push it straight in. Oh. Just push anything.
Use a knife.
Can we have a roll on the drums, please?
You can use a knife or a spoon or your finger. Just dig into.
Dig into.
Yeah. Really? There you go. Oh. And so the cappings will come off, the wax cappings.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that looks nice, Chef.
Je t'aime.
So, Jez, can you eat the
Yeah,
wax
you can
bits?
eat the wax. It's all natural. The bees produce it, yeah.
Some people say don't eat it, don't
No,
eat
you
it.
can
It's not
eat it.
earwax. It's beeswax.
And it's very, very fine. That's the rawest wax, freshest wax.
Mind you, I knew to somebody that ate earwax once. It's proper. Anyway, look.
Oh.
Anyway. Right, there you have it. How good is that? A banana cake topped with bananas and proper honey. How good is that? Right. So we have a... There's no easy way of doing it. I'm just going to put it there. You can just... You know what I mean? You can have, have a little slice of this. Dig in with that.
Yummy.
It's got the honeycomb with it. A couple of chaga
Go
bananas
on, get in
with
there,
it.
girl.
Come on, come on.
We're gents, we have to wait for you.
Yeah, you're a gent. You go first.
No, I was cutting that for you. That I did that. These two just stood there, and please don't touch me. I've just put that. Please. Look, that's for you. You can have that. Right, fine, I'll have it.
You have it.
When it comes to honey, you don't stand. Oh,
You could come back.
that is incredible. Oh. You can taste the honey in the cake, can't you?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
But also with the honey on top, it's not too much. It just sort of brings out the flavour because it's different, right? Cooked honey is different to fresh honey.
Very nice.
Good.
It's nice, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's deep. It's really.
Happy with that, Brian?
Oh.
Sure am, huh?
Right, time now for our second part of Oscar's Guide to the Wines of New Zealand's North Island. What this man doesn't know about wine isn't worth knowing. Enjoy this one.